Bum, bum, bum. Straight into Apple CarPlay. Have a look at that. What's up, guys? Today we are going to run through how to add Apple CarPlay to a 2014 Audi A4. Now, to get this done, we're going to be using the fitting bay integration kit. It is completely plug and play, and I'll quickly run you through what is in the box. So we've got the interface here, dip switch settings for all the different models of car. We've got an instruction booklet right there, adhesive for the module, and then all the wiring. So we have a Wi-Fi antenna, screen in and outputs, plug and play harness there for the car, which we'll look at where that goes, and of course, aftermarket microphone for Hey Siri and OK Google. A lot of people ask me if the factory microphone still works. The answer is yes, it does for phone calls. That other microphone is just for Hey Siri and OK Google. First step, we'll be taking out the glove box. So we need to use a plastic panel tool and remove this panel here. It just has clips on it that pop off. There's one 8mm here, 3 8mm up on the inside of the glove box up here. So 1, 2, 3, and then 2 underneath. You will need something like a right angle or a ratchet spanner, and then you can go ahead, undo all those bolts and pull this bad boy right out. Next up, we have the radio itself. This is the Audi multimedia radio. We're going to be using radio keys, one right there, one right there. Pop the keys in, pull the radio out. Gear selector needs to be pulled out of the way so that that doesn't scratch the leather. You basically go 1, 2, and then you can slide this whole thing out. And once you slide that out, there's a few plugs on the back there, but as far as disassembly goes, that is pretty much it, unless you're running a microphone. So if you're gonna do the mic in the roof like we do, you will be removing this A-pillar. This airbag cover just pops off, and it'll either be one whole clip or it'll just pop off with a T25 underneath it. Now for the fun part, all of the wiring. Now, first thing you want to do is figure out where you're going to put the module. In this case, we go in the glove box area. So either on top of the glove box or up in here with some zip ties, double-sided tape, something like that. Plenty of room in there for the module. What you want to do is grab the LVDS cable that has a female and a male on the other end. Female will go to the male of the gray connector behind the MMI radio. And then the male side you're going to run behind the radio, and you can already see the light through there, over to this side here. Okay, so it's really nice and easy. There's heaps of room. So you're going to run this cable from there out, and then this cable will take its place. So this little blue one, you're going to run up here to where this was, and this one down to the module. And it should look something like this when you're done. 2 male cables here, a new male cable here, and the original grey one is plugged into one of those, okay? And then just take note, so this one here is connected to the white LVDS, okay? So that's gonna go LVDS in, and that one's gonna go LVDS out. So basically imagine it goes, the screen signal comes out of the MMI unit, through the cable, into the module, and then out of the module, into that other cable, which is the screen. Okay, hopefully that makes sense. Next up, quad lock connector. Nice and easy. So all you're going to do is plug that quad lock into the original using the locking mechanism that it has. And then this is going to go into the original MMI radio that was there before. And all of the extension cable that's attached to this is going to run down here to the module. You should have something looking something like this. And just remember to keep all your original cables accessible so you don't forget to plug them in, especially that one. Okay, that's a fiber optic for the amp. We've now run all of the other cables out to this area, so this is what it should look like. Now, the last connection we have to make is this one right here, and that goes to the CAN junction. Okay, that's it right there on the inside of the glove box. So you're just going to press the pin, pull it down, and then you're going to do a plug and play connection with this harness right here. Another thing you'll notice here is the mic port. So that is the genuine mic. Okay, it's been picked up from the quad lock that we put in, and it gives you accessibility over the genuine microphone for Siri and Google. If you decide to utilize that and not install the other mic, you can go into the settings of our interface and change it to OEM mic. Or if you want to go ahead and use the aftermarket mic, same thing, settings, aftermarket mic. Other than that, before we plug anything in, very important, set your dip switches. You have to set them, okay? So make sure you do that. And then it tells you here what's high, what's low, and then right there, high, low. Nice and easy. You'll also have a USB cable. This USB you can run wherever you want. We are going to run it into the center console and put a flush mount on it. So it'll be flush mounted right in there. It's going to look really nice and clean. And other than that, we are pretty much ready for testing. So we have the factory screen up. I've just turned the ignition on, and at the start, nothing here was working and these were flashing. Okay, so what did I do? First thing, I went to my dip switches and I looked at all the different dip switch settings. Now, right at the start there, you can see A4, A5, info 1 and 2 at the top. Both of those didn't work. I ended up changing it to 1 up and 2 down, which is the bottom, 1 up from the very bottom, A4, A5 menu sharp 7-inch. Okay, so that's the navigation model. Looking at the interface, we've got the Wi-Fi antenna plugged in. Make sure you run and plug that in. Main power, screen input cables, which are color coded for you, nice and easy. And we see here, everything is working. We're just gonna go ahead and press and hold the menu button. And we can go through and use CarPlay. I've seen some other modules where when you scroll on CarPlay, it actually controls the background, the original menu. But if we press and hold menu again, we're right back where we were. It doesn't control the background screen, which is a massive, massive win for these cars, adding CarPlay on the original screen. And what are you left with here? Basically, we're gonna mount the interface. We're gonna run our USB cable. You can do whatever you want with your USB cable. And then I'll get you a look at it when it's pretty much ready to go. For the most part, guys, that is the install complete. It's pretty much completely plug and play. Well, it is completely plug and play. Quad lock connector, CAN bus module. Go ahead and either run your new microphone or plug the original mic port into the module. Go ahead and run your USB. If you have a factory camera, it will work. If you want to add a new camera, we also sell the handle replacement camera, so it looks like a genuine fitted camera. And that is pretty much it. I'm going to put everything back together, show you what it looks like, and show you where we're going to mount the module, and that is it. First link in the description will be the interface on our website, and if you have any other questions, drop them in the comments below, but we'll do a run through after. Boom, have a look at that. Beautiful little flush mount right there. So that's how you can do wired CarPlay, wired Android Auto. You can plug in a hard drive or USB for music and video access, and then when you're not using it, cover it up. And now for everyone's knowledge, once we've got everything plugged in, we've got all the wiring taped up nice and neat, I've just allowed the module to come and sit right here. And it should land up about there somewhere, but it will be sitting and double-sided onto the glove box. And now with everything back together, this is how she is all looking, and CarPlay system is in. Now to begin, what you want to do is go back to the original settings, hit Media, select AUX external audio input. Okay, and then once you do that, it's going to bring you into the interface anyway. And then I'm going to go to Bluetooth, pair, allow, keep your phone open. It's going to start connecting up here, but your phone's going to ask you if you want to use CarPlay. Mine didn't do it. Sometimes it won't. Most of the time it'll come up, do you want to use CarPlay? Yes, use CarPlay. And then, bum, 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 straight into Apple CarPlay. Have a look at that. So we're just using the original dial here. And so we're going to go into Spotify, liked songs. Let's just play something. Beautiful. Okay, so sound's working. And then the only other thing you need to do is go back, all the way home, settings. And then in here you're going to go through, you can turn the volume up a little bit. So let's crank that up, maybe down to 28. Car settings, so check your camera if you have factory or aftermarket camera. Go through microphone, so here we're using the OEM mic, so we've got that selected. And then just go through and tweak all the settings to your liking. And then we're going to go CarPlay. Hey Siri, how are you today?
I'm happy to be here.
Perfect. And then the steering wheel controls will go through and control the screen, so you can dial through, hit select, and go in and control everything from the steering wheel, which is very, very good. That is pretty much everything said and done. And there it is, guys. Nice and easy Apple CarPlay install in this Audi A4. This install will work for a whole range of Audis. We're talking A4, A5, A3, A1, Q3, Q5, SQ5, RS models, S models, you name it. We have an interface for it. Interface will be the first link in the description. If you want this exact interface, hit that link, go ahead and grab it. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. If you want to reach out to us, www.shoptfb.com, And I think I went through everything. If there's anything I missed, let me know in the comments below. Thank you all so much for watching, and we'll catch you in the next one.